Hi, I'm Timothy Riley, and this is my video review of the Kyocera adjustable mandolin. Now, I have professional mandolins, which I'll show you in a minute, but I was looking for something small, quick, and easy to use for small jobs. When I'm going to use a big job, I'll definitely use my larger brawn mandolin. Now, I thought this would fit the bill, and I was interested in it because of primarily the ceramic blade, but I'm not completely satisfied with it. But anyway, let's start with the components. You have the guard here, which is used to hold the item down. This is marginally useful. It's not very well designed. You've got the blade, and let me show you how it works on the back. This is how you set the width of the cut. You've got 3 millimeters, and then you turn this little bar 2 millimeters, 1.3, and 0.5. So, to be honest, this is not quite as professional as I would like, but again, it is what it is. Since this is made of plastic, it's not quite as rigid as I had hoped. One of the problems I find with it is when you push here to make your cut, if you push harder, it's going to make a thicker cut, and if you just go over it lightly, it's going to make a thinner cut. I would have gladly paid more for either a thicker plastic or for metal. If this had just had a regular metal blade, I would have happily paid $5, but no more. With the ceramic blade, yeah, it's worth more, but it's not really what I'd hoped for. Now I'm going to take the guard and put it over a piece of potato here, and just make a few passes. This is at the 3 millimeter, and you see it does a pretty good job here. This would be great for potatoes au gratin. They're fairly thick. Now let's set it down to 2 millimeters, again using our guard. Find the guard to be a little cumbersome, but it does work, protects your fingers. Now that's a pretty nice thickness, I like that. We go down to the 1.3. I just want to show you how this works on all of the different thicknesses. One thing I don't like also is that when I try to bring it back, it catches on the back of the blade. I don't know why that is. My other mandolins don't work that way. Here you get a nice uniform thickness. Now the thinnest, that's kind of a crapshoot. Sometimes you can get it to work on that. This is really good if you want to use it for chips. Again, it's kind of hard to bring it back because it catches. This is a lot easier to do if you're using like Kevlar gloves because you can actually hold the thing. But look at this. Really nice little uniform, thin pieces. You could use these for chips. I think in Great Britain they call these chips or fries. Or I'm not fries, potato chips. Crisp, that's what they call them. But look at that, you can read right through them. So they're nice and thin and pretty uniform. The smallest one will work on some of the some materials, others it won't. It just depends on what you're doing it with. One thing I like it for is for garlic. Now, I'm not going to use the guard because it just pretty much won't work on garlic. Just watch your fingers because it'll slice them pretty good. Now I've got really thin little slices of garlic. If any of you remember watching Goodfellas, where Paulie took the razor blade when he was in jail and sliced the garlic, that's what that reminds me of. So I would take that and then mince it, or depending on what you do with it, and so it just makes nice little slices. Again, be very careful with your fingers. I don't necessarily recommend that. So, in general, I would say this is a nice item. Had it been made out of metal, had the ceramic blade be interchangeable so I could replace them, I would have paid $40, $50 for it. As it is, I think that there's some drawbacks to it. I will use it. It's nice, like I said, if I want to do some quick slices of carrots. It's better with your harder vegetables. Softer things, I tried some zucchini. It doesn't work very much at all on the 0.5 millimeters. I'm going to give this a low rating only because I think it could be so much better because the guard is not really functional and you can cut yourself pretty easy with it. I don't know, I'd say 2.5 stars, so I'm going to round it up to 3. I hope this video review was helpful for you. Thank you very much. Whoops, I forgot that I was going to show you what my regular mandolin looks like. This is a Braun mandolin. It's extremely well made. It's stainless steel, and it does a lot of other things. So I'm not comparing them to, but I just want to show you what a professional mandolin look like. It has a lot more features. It's got a little stand that pops up in the back, and this really nice heavy-duty guard. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you.